судья.
Ассаламу алейкум, брат.
Hello, my dear friend. How do you do? Wonderful picture. It's your best work. You must certainly send to the Grosvenor Museum. The Academy is too large and too big. Grosvenor is really a dumb place.
Good morning, Harry. Yes, it's the best. But I think I should not send it anywhere.
Not send it anywhere? My dear fellow, what? What a chance you bring yourself. You do anything in the world to gain a reputation. See, you want to throw it away. See, there's only one thing in the world worse than being broke. And that is not being broke.
I knew you would love it, but I really can't conceive it. I have too much of myself into it. Yes, I know you would. But it's quite true. All the same.
Upon my words, Basil, I didn't know you were so weak. And I really can't understand what you with your eyes, strong face, and all the hair. Listen, looks as if he was made out of fire. Why, my dear Basil? He's Narcissus, and you. Well, of course you have intellectual expression and all that, but real chance for intellectual expression. The intellect is in itself an implicit mode of regulation and destroys harmony of the individuals. And the way, you have a serious young friend, then you will not talk about speeches, read, sneaky. Never please. He's some brainless, beautiful creature to move in weakly and have no powers to look at. And wants something to show. Don't flatter yourself, but you're not in the least like him.
You don't understand me, Harry. Of course I'm not like him. Indeed, I should be sorry to look like him. You shrug your shoulder? I'm telling you the truth. There is a fatality about all physical and intellectual distinction. The feathers, the dog through history, the feather steps of kings. You're young and well, Harry. My brain, such as they are. My art, whatever it may be born. Dorian Gray's look, good look. We shall all suffer for the gods have given us. Suffer terribly.
Dorian Gray. Is that his name?
Yes, it is. But I don't want to tell it to you.
But why not?
I can't explain. When I like people immensely, I never tell their name to anyone. It's like a surrounding a part of them. I have grown to love secrecy. When I leave town now, I never tell my people where I'm going. If I should do, I would lose all my pleasure. I suppose you will think awfully foolish about it.
Not at all, my dear Pepper. You seem to forget that I'm married. One charm of marriage that makes the life of deception absolutely necessary for both parties.
I hate the way you talk about your married love, Harry. I think that you are a very, very good husband. You are an extraordinary fellow. You never say a moral thing, and you never do a wrong thing. Your cynicism is simply opposed.
Being natural is simply and the most irritating portion. I'm afraid of myself. And before I go, I see something. I put something else. I want you to explain to me why. See? I want you.
Harry, every portrait is painting the feeling is a portrait of an artist, not of the sitter. The sitter is merely the occasion. It is not he who is revealed by a painter, it's rather the painter who in the colors and canvas revealed himself. And the reason that I will not send this picture, that I'm afraid to have shown in it the secrets of my own soul.
Then why won't you see his portrait?
Because the thousand century, he knows nothing about it.
Come, Silver. I thought you'd never do for anything like that.
He is all my art to me now, Harry. His personality has suggested me an entirely new manner in art, an entirely new mode of style. I see things different. I think of them different. I can now recreate the life in the way that was hidden from me before.
Basil, this is extraordinary. I must read Dorian.
Dorian Gray is to me a simply emotive art. You might see nothing. I see everything in him. He's never more present in my work than in real life. His suggestion, as I have said, of a new manner.
Then why won't you see his picture?
Because I'm afraid that I have shown the secrets of my own soul. He knows nothing about it, but the world might guess it. It's I will not bare my heart to their sheltering eyes.
Dorian Gray is in the studio, sir.
You must introduce me now.
Ask Mr. Gray to wait, Park. I should be in a few moments. Dorian Gray is my dearest friend. He has simple and beautiful nature. Don't spoil him. Don't try to influence him. Your influence would be bad. The world is wide and have a lot of marvelous people in it. Don't take away from me the one person in my life who influenced my art. Mind, Harry, I trust you.
What nonsense you talk. Nice to meet you, Mr. Gray. I'm self-spoken. You're one of your favorites. And I'm afraid one of your weaknesses.
I'm afraid, I got this black box at present. I was supposed to go to the club last Tuesday, and I really forgot all about it. We were supposed to play duet. 3 duets, I believe. I don't know what she will say to me. I'm too frightened to find out.
It's really charming to go Mr. Gray, far charming.
Harry, I want to finish this picture today. Would you think of the rules of mine if I ask you to go away?
Am I to go, Mr. Gray?
Please don't look at him. I see that Basil is in one of his sulking moods, and I can't bear him when he sulks. Besides, I want to know why I should not go and fulfill it.
I'm not sure that I shall tell you, Mr. Gray. It's so dangerous a subject that one will have to talk seriously about it. But I certainly shall not run away now that you have asked me to stop. You don't really mind, Basil, do you?
Dorian Gray, which of course you must say.
You are very brave, but I'm afraid. Goodbye, Mr. Gray. Come and see me some out.
If Lord Henry Wotton goes, then I shall go too. You never open your lips while I paint, and it's absolutely dull standing on a platform. Ask him to stay. I insist upon it.
Stay, Harry. So oblige me, and so oblige Dorian. And now get up on the platform and don't move too much or pay any attention to workload we pay. Say, he gets a very bad influence all over his friend, with a single exception of myself.
Never really have a bad influence, Lord Henry. As bad as Basil says.
There is no such thing as good influence, Mr. Gray. All influence is immoral.
Why?
Because to influence a person is to give him one's own soul. He does not think with his natural thoughts or burns with his natural passions. His virtues are not real to him. He sins that such things are below. The aim of life is simply to realize one's nature perfectly. That is what each of us is here for. People are afraid of themselves. We are punished for our refusal. Every impulse that we strive to strange things, the mind embodies itself. The body sins once and has done with its sin. For action is a mode of purification. Nothing less than but the portion of pleasure or luxury of regret. The only way to the purification is to yield to it.
Stop! Stop! You bewilder me. There is some answer, but I cannot find it. Don't speak. Let me think, or rather, let me try not to think. Basil, I'm tired of standing. I want to go out and sit in the garden. The air is stiffing here.
My dear fellow, I'm so sorry. Then a painting I can't think anything about. But you never said better, and I caused the effect I want. You can go.
You certainly pay me compliments. Perhaps it is the reason that I don't believe anything he has told me.
You know you I will go to the garden. It's horribly hot in this. Let us go. Let us go and see the trees. You are really must not allow yourself to become a sunburn.
What can it matter?
It should matter everything to you, Mr. Gray.
Why?
Because you have the most marvelous youth. And you, the one thing to work. You don't feel it now. Someday, when you're old and wrinkled and ugly, you will feel it. And you will feel it terrible. Now we're a big close, chunky boy. Will it always be so? You have a wonderfully beautiful face, Mr. Gray. Don't throw me. You have. And beauty is the form of the genius. It's higher in than genius. It is the great class of war, sunlight of springtime. It cannot be broken. And man makes princes of those who have it. You smile? Oh. When you have lost it, you won't smile. To me, the beauty is the wonder of wonders. The true mystery of the world is the visible, not the invisible. Only a few years in which it is real, perfectly and full. When your youth goes, your beauty will go, and then you will suddenly discover there are no triumphs left for you. Every month brings you nearer to something dreadful. Realize the youth while you have it. Live the wonderful life that is in you. Be always searching for new sensations. Be afraid of nothing. The world belongs to you first. There's such a little time your youth lasts, Mr. Gray. Such a little time. Youth, there is absolutely nothing in the world but youth.
Come in, the portrait is quite finished.
this picture will remain always young. If it were only the other way, if it were I who has to be young and the picture was to grow old. For that, I would give everything. I would give my soul for that.
Hardly careful such an arrangement, Basil. It would be rather hardness on the war.
I should object very strongly, Harry.
I believe you would, Basil. You like your mouse better than me. You like your silver ford and bronze Zeus. How long will you like me? Till I have my most wrinkle, I suppose. Your picture has taught me that. Lord Henry Watson is perfectly right. Youth is the only thing worth having in life. And if I then find out that I'm growing old, I shall kill myself.
Dorian, don't talk like that. You are not jealous of material things, are you? You, who are finer than any of them.
I'm jealous of everything whose beauty does not die. I'm jealous of the picture you have painted of me. Why did you paint it? It will mock me someday. Mock me horribly.
This is your doing, Harry.
This is a real Rembrandt. That is all.
It is not.
If it is not, what have I to do with it?
You should have gone away when I asked you.
I stayed when you asked me.
Harry, I can't quarrel with my two best friends at once, but between you both, you have made the finest piece of work I have ever done. And I will destroy it. What is Bascamos and Cow? I will not allow let it come across our free lights and smart them.
Don't, Basil. Don't. It would be murder.
Let us go to the theater tonight.
I shall come with you, Lord Henry.
Then you shall come. And you will come too, Basil, won't you?
I will not. I will soon not. I have a lot of work to do.
Then I will go home.
I should like that awfully.
Don't go to the theater tonight, Dorian. Stop and dine with me.
I can't, Basil.
Why?
Because I already promised Lord Henry Watson to go with him.
He wouldn't like you more than you keep fulfilling your promises. He broke his own. I beg you not to go. I entreat you.
I must go, Basil.
Very well, it's rather late. If you have to dress, you had better lose no time. Goodbye, Harry. Goodbye, Dorian. Come and see me soon. Come tomorrow, sir. And Harry,
Yes, Basil.
remember what I asked you.
I forgot.
I trust you.
I wish I could trust myself. Goodbye, Basil. Has been the most interesting act.
Dorian and Henry became good friends and often visited each other. This is what happened a month later.
How late you are, Harry?
I'm afraid it is not Harry, Mr. Gray.
I beg your pardon. I thought...
You thought it was my husband. It is only his wife. You must let me introduce myself. I know you quite well by your photograph. And I saw you with him the other night at the opera.
It was the Lord Green, Lady Henry. I think...
Yes, it was a dear Lord. I like one's music better when it is good. It is so loud that one can talk the whole time without other people hearing what one says. That's a great advantage. Don't you think so, Mr. Gray?
I don't think, Lady Henry. I never talk during music, especially during good music. And if one hears bad music, it's one's duty to drown it in conversation.
That's one of Harry's views, isn't it, Mr. Gray? I always hear Harry's views from his friends. It is the only way I get to know them. But you must not think I don't like good music. I adore it, but I'm afraid of it. It makes me too romantic. But here's Harry. Harry, I came into look for you to ask you something, for I forgot what it was, and I found Mr. Gray here. They had had such pleasant chat about music. We had quite the same ideas. No, our days are quite different. But he has been most pleasant. I'm so glad I've seen him.
So sorry I'm late. I went for an old piece of broken one street and had my gun for hours for it.
I'm afraid you must be going. I have promised to write the letters. Goodbye, Mr. Gray. Goodbye, Harry. You already know, I suppose. So much. Perhaps I shall see you at later points.
This thing. Never marry a woman with straw-colored hair.
Why, Harry?
Because they are so sentimental.
But I like sentimental people.
Never marry. Men marry because they're tired. Women because they're cute. Both things.
I don't think I'm likely to marry Harry. I am too much in love.
Who am in love with?
An actress.
Rather commonplace, David.
You won't say so if you saw her, Harry.
Who is she?
Her name is Sybil May.
Never heard of her.
No one has, but people will someday. She's a genius.
My dear boys, no woman is a genius. Women have never anything to say, but they say charming.
Harry, how can you?
It's property. I find that ultimately there are only two kinds of women. The plain and the power. The plain women are very useful. If you want to gain a reputation for respectability, you have to merely take them down to supper. The other women are very charming. If you want, they can make one mistake. They paint in order to try and look young. As for conversation, there are only 5 women in London worth talking to. And 2 of these can be admitted into the decent society. How else? Tell me about you. How long?
Harry, your views terrify me.
Never mind. How long have you known me?
About 3 weeks.
Where did you come from?
I'll tell you, Harry, but you must not be unsympathetic about it. Well, one evening, about 7 o'clock, I went in and out in the look of some adventure. About 8:30, I passed by an absurd little theater. You will laugh at me, I know. But I really went in and when I poured Adriana for the stage box. And a matter of fact, that even now, I don't know whether I regret it or not. But if I hadn't, my dear Harry, if I hadn't, I would have missed the greatest romance of my life. I see you're laughing. It's horrid of you.
I'm not laughing. At least I'm laughing. But you should not say the greatest romance of your life. You should say the first romance of your life. This is a real dedication.
Do you think my nature is so shallow?
No, I think your nature is so deep.
How do you mean?
I do. The people who love only once in their lives are really the shallow people. What they call the loyalty or the fidelity, I call it rather the lethargy of custom, more of the life of communication. Faithfulness is the emotional life, while consistency is to the life of the intellect. Simply confession of value.
Do you think the play was scary?
I should think adequate or something innocent.
The play was good enough for us, Harry. It was Romeo and Juliet. Romeo was a stout elderly gentleman with corked eyebrows. Mercutio was always as bad. But Juliet... Harry, imagine a girl, hardly 17 years of age, with a little flower-like face, eyes that were violet wells of passion, lips that were like the petals of a rose, and her voice. I never had such a voice. It was very loud at first, with deep mellow notes in it. Then it became a little louder, and sounded like a flute or Biscuit's our voice. Harry, I do love her. She's everything to me in life. Night after night I go to see her play. Ordinarily women are quite obvious, but an actress, how different an actress is. Harry, why didn't you say to me that the only thing worth loving is an actress?
Because they have loved so many.
Oh yeah, or people who died in painted faces.
Don't come down. Eyes and phrases. There is certain charm in them sometimes.
Now I had not told you about Sybil Ray.
You could not have helped telling the story. All through your life, you will tell me everything you do.
Yes, Harry, I believe that's true. Yeah, but I could not help telling you things. Mercury has influence over me.
I'm much obliged for the compliment. And now tell me, what are your recent plans like? What's your actual relations with Sybil?
Harry, Sybil Vane is sacred.
There is only the sacred things that I was touching Dora. You knew he had to narrate, I suppose.
Of course I know her. The footman insisted on calling me my lord, so I had to assure Sybil that I was not anything of that kind. She said quite simply to me, "You look more like a prince. I must call you Prince Charming."
Cornwall was Doran. Sybil Wayne knows how to pay compliments.
You don't understand her, Harry. She regards me merely as a person in the play. She knows nothing of love. Tonight she's Imogen, and tomorrow night she'll be Juliet.
Then, when is she Sybil Wayne?
Never.
I congratulate you on it.
Oh, how horrid you are. Sybil has genius and intellect in her. Won't you and Basil come over with me and see her act? You are certain to acknowledge her talent.
Well, what night shall we go?
Let me see. Today's Tuesday. Let us fix tomorrow. She plays Juliet tomorrow.
All right. The Bristol at 8 o'clock. And I'll get back.
Not 8, Harry. 6:30. You must see her before the first act, where she meets Romeo.
All right. And shall you see Basil between now and then? Or shall I write?
Perhaps I had better write to him. I don't want to see him alone. He says things that annoy me. He gives me good advice.
People are very fond of giving away what they need more themselves. This is what I call the death of generosity.
Basil is the best of fellows, but he seems to me to be a bit of a Philistine. Since I've known you here, I've discovered that.
Jim, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And you must be happy too.
Happy? I'm only happy, Sybil, when I see you write. You must not think of anything but your writing. Mr. Isaacs has been very good to us. We owe him money.
Money? Jim, what does money matter? Love is more than money.
Mr. Isaacs has advanced us £50 to pay off our debts. You must not forget this, Sybil.
But he's not a gentleman. And I hate the way he talks to me. We don't want him anymore. Prince Charming rules life for us now. I love him.
Foolish child.
Jim, why does he love me so much? I know why I love him, but what does he see in me? I'm not worthy of him. And yet, why can I tell I feel so much beneath him? I don't feel humble. I feel proud, terribly proud.
Sybil, you are far too young to think of falling in love. Besides, what do you know of this young man? However, as I said before, he is rich.
Jim, let me be happy.
He wants to enslave you.
I shudder at the thought of being free.
I want you to beware of him.
To see him is to worship him. To know him is to trust him.
Sybil, you are mad about it.
You dear old Jim, you talk as if you were 100. Someday you will be in love yourself. Then you will know what it is. There he is,
Who?
Prince Charming.
Show him to me. I must see him.
He is gone. I wish you had seen him.
I wish I had. For as sure as there is a God in heaven, if he ever does you any harm, I should kill him.
I suppose you have heard of me.
Oh, no, what is it? Nothing about politics at all.
Dorian Gray is engaged to be married.
Dorian Gray is engaged to be married? Impossible!
It's perfectly true.
To whom?
To some little actors or other.
I can't believe it. Dorian is far too sensible.
Dorian is far too wise not to do foolish things now and then, my dear.
Marriage is hardly a thing that one can do now and then, Harry.
But I didn't say he was married. I said he was engaged to be married. There's a great difference.
I hope the girl's good, Harry.
She's better than good. She's beautiful.
Are you serious?
What, serious level? We are to see her tonight, if our boy won't forget his disappointment.
My dear Basil, my dear Harry, you must both congratulate me. I've never been so happy in my life. Of course, it's all of a sudden how really delightful things are. But I'll tell you, I've never been more happier in my life than this.
At what particular point did you mention the word marriage? And what did you say in answer? You seem to forget all about it.
My dear Harry, I did not mere it as a business transaction, and I didn't make any formal proposals. I told her that I loved her, and she said that she's not worth of being my life. Not worthy. Why, the whole world is nothing to me compared with her.
What The place to find one's delight in.
Yes, it was here I found her. And when she acts, you will forget everything.
It's quite beautiful, Lauren, but she can't act. Let us go.
I'm so sorry I made you to waste an evening today. I apologize to you both.
Dorian, I should think this vein was quite it, and we will come some other nights.
I wish you more ill. She seems to be quite a bit of alternate.
She don't talk like that about anyone you love, Dorian. Love is a more wonderful thing than art.
They are both simply both of imitations.
Be quiet, Harry. I want to be alone. Can't you see that my heart is breaking?
How badly I acted tonight. Victoria.
Horrible. It was dreadful. You have no idea what I suffered.
But you should have understood. But you understand now, don't you?
Understand what?
Why I was so bad tonight. Why I shall always be bad.
You're real, I suppose. When you're real, you shouldn't act. You make yourself ridiculous. My friends were bored. I was bored.
Dorian, before I knew you, acting was the one reality of my life. It was only in the theater that I lived. The painted scenes were my world. Tonight, for the first time in my life, I saw through the hollowness of the empty pageant in which I had always played. Even if I could do it, it would be profanation for me to play a being in love. You have made me see that.
You have killed my love. You used to stir my imagination. Now you don't even stir my curiosity. You have thrown it all away. I will never think of you again. I will never see you again. You have genius and intellect, and you have thrown it all away. I'll look in your love if you says it marks your art. Without your art, you're nothing.
You're not serious, Victoria. You're acting.
Acting? I leave that to you. You know it so well.
I'm so sorry. I didn't act well. I was thinking of you all the time. It came so silently across me, my love for you. Don't be cruel to me. After all, it is only once that I have not pleased you. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
I'm going. I don't wish to be unkind, but I can't see you again. I'm disappointed in you. We would say that there has been a touch of cruelty in the mouth. Not like that will wrap my lips. I do remember what I said in Basil Hallward's studio the day the picture was finished. Surely my wish has not been fulfilled. Such things are impossible. And yet, there is a picture of you. A touch of cruelty in your mouth. Cruelty. Have I been cruel? It was the girl's fault, not mine. She has disappointed me. Now, it's merely an illusion, wrote out in a troubled sentence. Horrible. I think I have that made me think. Made me think and realize how unjust, how cruel I have been to Sybil Vane. But it's not too late. She can still be my wife, and this portrait will be a guidance to me for life.
My dear boy, I must see you.
I can't wait to shut yourself up. I'm so sorry for it all, Dorian, but
You must not think too much about it.
do you mean Sybil Vane?
Yes, of course. It's very tragic from one point of view, but it was not your fault.
I've been brutal, Harry. Perfectly brutal. But it's all right now. I don't regret anything of what I did. It taught me to know myself better.
Dorian, I'm so glad to take it in that way. And how are you going to begin?
By marrying Sybil Vane.
Marry Sybil Vane? You know nothing then?
What do you mean?
Dorian, Sybil Vane is dead.
Dead. Sybil dead. This is not true. This is a horrible lie. How dare you say it?
It is in all papers. There is to be an inquest report, but you must not be mixed up.
Harry, did you say an inquest? What do you mean by that? Did Sybil... I can't take it. But be quick. Tell me everything at once.
I have no doubt it was not an accident. And it must be put in that way. She was found lying dead on the floor of dressing room. She had swallowed something by mistake, some dreadful thing they use at theaters. I don't know what it was.
Harry, this is terrible.
Yes, it's tragic from my point of view. You must not be mixed up when it's Dora. You mustn't let this thing get on your nerves. To you at least, she was always a dream, a phantom. The moment she touched actual life, she murdered and much more. And so she passed away. Sorry, but I think I shall go. It is settled.
No, there is no further change in the picture. reveal the death of Sybil before I have known of it myself? Or it automatically recognizes what passed within the soul? This picture will be the most magical of mirrors to me. If it is revealed by my own body, so it will reveal my own soul. I don't know what I will tell about it. Perhaps my wish has been fulfilled anyway. I must not forget what I am. Just continue living without it.
I'm so glad that I found you, Dorian. I called last night. You told me that you were at the opera. Of course, I knew it was impossible. But I wish you had left world where you had really gone to. Poor your mother. What did she say about it all?
How should I know? I was at the opera. You should have come on there. I met Lady Gwendolen there for the first time. She was perfectly charming. And Patty sang divinely. Oh, don't talk about horrid subjects. If one doesn't talk, that never happens.
You went to the opera? You went to the opera while Sybil Wayne was lying dead? You can talk to me of other women, being charming, and of Patty sing divinely before the girl who had loved her break to sleep in?
Stop, Basil. I won't hear it. You must not tell me those things. What done is done, and what passed is the past.
You call yesterday the past?
What do the actual facts have to do with it? It is only shallow people who require years to get rid of an emotion.
Dorian, this is horrible! Something has changed you completely. You look exactly the same, but you have a simple and natural death. Now, it all as if you had no heart, no pity. This is all Harry influence. I see that. And now, goodbye, Dorian. You have been the one person in my life who had really influenced my art. Whatever I have done, it is good. I owe to you.
For years, Dorian Gray didn't change in appearance. He seemed grew more and more immoral, but no sign of this change could be seen in his face. It was his portrait that grew old and ugly. There were some rumors of his terrible deeds. Yet these whispered scandals only increased in the eyes of many his strange and dangerous charm. His great wealth was a certain element of security. Only once was it that he almost had to pay for his terrible deeds. It was on a quiet, dark street.
What do you want?
Keep quiet. If you speak, I shoot you.
You're mad. What have I done to you?
You have destroyed the life of Sybil Wayne. And Sybil Wayne is my sister. She killed herself, I know it. Her what dies is at your door. I slow, I won't kill your return. For years, I swore. I knew nothing of you but pet name she used to call you. Maybe it's God. That night we are going to die.
I never knew her. I never heard of her. You're mad.
Yes, yes. I am James Lane. You are going to die.
Stop. How long ago since your sister has died? Wait. Tell me.
"18 years. What do you ask me? What do you matter?"
Years. Set me under the lamp and look in my face.
Oh my God. I would murder you.
You have been on the brink of committing a terrible crime, my friend. It should be a lesson to you not to take revenge into your own hands.
I'm so sorry, sir. I was deceived.
Better go and put that pistol away, or you might get into trouble.
My dear Dora, what a piece of luck you are home. I'm off to Paris by a midnight train, and I particularly wanted to see you before I left. I have something to say to you.
But won't you miss the train?
It doesn't leave until 12:15, and it's just only 11 o'clock.
Well, come in then.
Thanks. I really need to talk to you seriously.
I hope it's not about myself. I am tired of myself tonight.
It is about yourself, and I must say to you. I think that it's right that you should know that their most dreadful things are being said against you in London.
I don't wish to know about them. I love scandals about other people. But scandals about me? Please, they don't interest me.
They must interest you. Every gentleman is interested in his good name. Mind you, I don't believe those rumors at all. At least I can't believe them when I see you. Sin is a thing that rides across a man's face. That you'll be a bright, pure, innocent face. I can't believe to defend anything against you. I want you to be fine. You're not being fine.
Oh, take care, Basil. You go too far.
I must speak, and you must listen. Your name was implicated in the most terrible confession I ever read. I told them that was absurd, that I know you. Know you? I wondered, do I know? Before I could answer that, I need to see your soul.
To see my soul?
Yes, to see your soul. But only God can do that.
Then you shall see it tonight. Come on, it is your handiwork. Why, you should look at it. You can tell all the world about it afterward. I'm sure nobody will believe you.
You might give me some answer to this horrible confession. If you tell me that they were untrue to beginning to end, I should believe you. Deny them, Zora. Deny them.
Come upstairs, Basil.
I will come with you.
So, you say that there's only God who can see us all, huh? Draw that curtain back, and you will see mine.
What does this mean?
Years ago, when I was a boy, you met me, flattered me, and told me about the babes of good looks. In a mad moment that even now, I don't know whether I regret it or not, I made a wish. Perhaps you would call it a prayer.
Oh, I remember it. How well I remember it. No, that is impossible. You told me you had destroyed.
I was wrong. It has destroyed me.
I don't believe this is my picture. Is he the face of satire?
This is the face of my soul.
Christ, it had the eye of devil.
Each of us has heaven and hell in Basil.
Good God, Dora. Good God. And this is what you have made with your life. Why? You must be worse than that who talk you fancy you to be. What's a lesson? What's an awful lesson? I worship you too much. You worship yourself too much.
It's too late now, Basil.
It's never too late, Dora.
Those words mean nothing to me now.
Hush, don't say that. You have done enough evil in your life.
Stop talking like that, or I shall do one more.
Dora, remember.
Nobody will believe me, Mom. I need to do now, like somebody who touched body.
The next day, he didn't leave the house, and indeed spent most of his time in his own room. He was restless and uneasy.
Confess, huh? Does this mean that I'm to confess? To be put myself up and be put to death? And even if I did confess, who would believe me, huh? The only evidence is this picture. Oh, I will enjoy growing old. Watching me changing myself, huh? But it's all gone now. It says it's only marred memory left on this plain canvas. It was consciousness to them. And I will destroy it!
Добре, добре, Русь, забрав.